Welcome back, everyone. I am working this field. We got some soybean in here, and looking good. I just fertilized it, and I just came up with a harsh reality. A harsh reality. If we have a look at the map, I have nothing coming up next month. I think it's going to be 2 months until this field is ready. I did a few things, did a few odds and ends. Let's do a quick look here. So this little corner field here that I returned to its natural state has been plowed in. I seriously don't know what to do here. So we'll figure it out. We'll come up with something. I don't know if I want to put in some kind of crop or if I want to use this as another yard or something. Not sure yet. Productions, who knows. These guys are all put away. What else did I do? I did stuff. I grabbed a bunch of potatoes and I just gave it to the pigs. The pigs, they're now eating only potatoes. Not great, but at least it's food. Give them a full trailer load of just potatoes. And I did pull a bit of the slurry out. I figured out that this guy can load slurry. Where'd the tractor that was with it go? There we go. Oh. Let's do a little bit of that while we're waiting for the fertilizing to finish. As soon as the fertilizing is finished, we're going to move ahead, and I am wondering if maybe we won't be just moving ahead 2 months. Oops. Oh man, terrible backup job. See if we can get more of this out of here, though. Actually, I need to turn on potatoes. I'm going to leave that on. Silage is with silage probably slurry. That's what I want to run. Okay, slurry set to on. Digestate is starting to build up. That's good. And I want to yeah, we'll be running digestate as one of the fertilizers. So let's go get some more. Let's go get some more slurry. We got lots, and as a matter of fact, it was maxed out, so the pigs had no more room. We'll just grab a few of these trailers here. Did give the pigs some water as well. They were out of everything. I just totally dropped the ball on poor piggies. Well, this is only 18,000, so it's not a huge trailer. Ideally, I would get something bigger to transfer, but I don't know. What's everybody doing today? I feel like we're a little bit in transition here. We've got some big plans coming up, and we don't have a lot of money, with no more money coming in for another little bit, so I think I might just be moving stuff ahead. Let's do one more of these, and then we'll go check on the fertilizing, see how that's going. Been very busy in real life. So I haven't been able to do any extra Tomlands live streams or anything like that. Okay, how much does that give us? Slurry. Oh, there's a max on this thing. Actually, you know what? Why don't I just get that maxed out. I think that'll be close enough. The idea here is to create as much digestate as possible. So when it comes time to actually using it, we'll have a good running start while we make some more, you know. All right. I'm going to leave this here because when we move ahead, I will want to transfer some more. As a matter of fact, why don't I just fill it right now? That'll be ready. And how's this going? We are coming up on, I think we got a little bit to go still. The field is pretty big. I'm kind of glad I didn't merge the fields. Okay. Okay, so what I did do was that field that I just currently put soybean in, that was sorghum. We got it all picked up, and I dumped a whole bunch into here. We're up to 114,000 liters here, and we've got sorghum selling. Set the selling now. It's also selling. Oh no, it's not. It's not selling the pig food. That's what I'm worried about. Is like, I don't want the pig food to sell. I want to keep the pig food and sell the flour. So it's kind of weird, but I have to think about that. The whole pig food thing, man, I think I need a better way to do it. I mean, this mill is cool. I'm very happy I bought it. We'll use it for sure. I feel like I need a real dedicated pig food production that can do high volumes. We're going to be creating, we're going to be raising a lot of pigs. So yeah, that's kind of the dilemma right now. This guy's here waiting. I was going to run him before we rest, but I think we'll wait. It'll take too long to, we've got other stuff I want to do, so we're just waiting on that fertilizer. I'll be back in a minute, guys. I'm just gonna let this pan out. All right, may as well just take over, right? Make for faster corner turns. In theory, we'll see what ends up happening. That's a lot, and that's a lot of fertilizer. It's amazing though. Solid fertilizer doesn't use much. This thing wasn't even full when I started this field. Look how large this field is. So I'm kind of wondering. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering if I don't know. This is probably maybe the ideal way to do it. So it's a little early. So one of my other passions, I guess, and I haven't done much in the last couple of years because of the knee condition, but I am and have been, I'll call it an avid backcountry camper. Basically either backpacking or canoe camping, heading off into the wild, canoe and portaging, to get from here to there kind of thing. So I haven't done much in a while because of my knee condition, and I got some news today. I had a consult regarding my knee condition, and I've been waiting for a strategy for surgery to get it fixed. And I got the bad news today that they won't fix it. They won't fix my knee, and the main reason, I'm gonna get all medical on you here, but I have a radial tear in my meniscus in my left medial meniscus, so the inside of my knee on my left leg. It's a radial tear, And the recommended solution for that is suturing it and, putting it in place. However, I also have osteoarthritis in that knee, meaning that I have a degradation basically of the cartilage and whatnot. I don't know. I'm getting a little too medical for myself, but the bottom line is there's no point fixing one thing because the other thing is still going to be limiting factor. So I'm swallowing the pill today of the fact that those days of portage canoeing is done. The only other kind of surgery that I can get is a knee replacement, a complete knee replacement. And I usually don't recommend that unless things get really bad. So I'm going to be putting up with what I have for now. I'm going to see about getting some knee injections for pain, and I will also see about they have a thing called an offloading brace that basically keeps my knee from doing certain things, and it's custom fit. And yes, in Canada we have social medicine here, which covers a lot of stuff, but it does not cover this. So this will be I'll have to check my company benefits and see if they will cover some of that. If not, it's an out of pocket and it's not cheap. It's a custom appliance basically. So yeah, that's the news, guys. I know I've been talking about my knee a lot lately. I'm waiting for this meeting and this discussion with the doctor, but yeah, it is what it is. So we'll have to change my lifestyle a bit. So if those of you who know me know I'm not a young pup. If you are somewhat of a young pup, I say somewhat, I mean, pre-50s, let's say. Do the physical stuff now. Do it, because when you get to be older, a lot of things come off the table. You're not able to do stuff. So, for example, my wife and I started homesteading 3 years ago. Three and a half years ago, decided to let's do homesteading. Let's have our massive gardens and our animals and all that stuff. We waited way too long. It's hard. It's hard for us to do certain things. I've got to go out after recording this episode. I'm going to be going out to lay down some more ground cloth fabric, and that's going to be really slow because my knee and being old and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, anyways. Just trying to give you youngsters some advice. If there's physical things to do in life, physical bucket list items and stuff like that, do those when you're young. Please do them when you're young. Anywho, all right, we're finished with fertilizing. I'm gonna head back and we're going to see about having a nap and maybe 2 naps, 2 big naps maybe. But I just have to check. One of the things I need to check is will I still be able to run the hoe if I wait 2 months? That's a concern. I do have a sprayer though. I could use the sprayer instead of the hoe. Spray herbicide. Well, we'll see. Now I think about it, I'm going to pull over, turn around, and we're just going to park over here. We'll get off the road so we don't cause any problems, but the truth is, as soon as we move ahead, we're going to need to put in a second application of fertilizer here, so I may as well just leave this out here, right? All right, let's teleport home. All right, here we go. November, and possibly December. Loan interest is down to $5,000 a month. Sweet. 410,000. So some things have sold for sure. For sure. Actually, I don't need to run there. Let's have a look at it this way. What do we have here? We still have 64,000 liters of sorghum to process, so that's good. The pig food is building up, but that's really not much. I think this is definitely going to be a supplementing scenario. In here, we still have a fair amount of slurry to process. Digestate's coming up to 153,000 liters. Everything else is selling, so that's beautiful. Open air garden is going well. I have 102,000 liters of potatoes. This guy, I believe we're going to ditch this thing. I need a better solution than this. This is too small. I need to go industrial. And fermenting silo is not processing anything. I just have some silage in there to deal with. So that's that. Oh, animals, pigs. How are we doing? Very little manure because we have no straw. So that's another problem, right? Maybe I will need a grain crop with straw to be able to make pig food, I think. Oh. So yeah, slurry's still up there though, so that's good, and the food is still there, and they are at health is 0, pre-production 0. Why is it 0? That's what I'm confused about. Is it because I don't have straw? Do I really need straw for them to be healthy? Base food, 5%. Oh, maybe that's the problem. All right, let's do a quick check. I want to see what the status is. I can run a hoe. Weeds are medium. This guy will be ready next month. I think that's what we're going to push towards. And I think we're going to spray this field. I don't think we're going to run the hoe. We'll change it up. It's good to mix it up every now and then, right? So let's go ahead to next month right away. Let's just do that. And the pigs will have to do without stuff. They'll just eat potatoes. Potatoes. All right, look at the money. Money's coming up. We have to make our payment. Our 500,000 payment. We didn't do that. And that skipped a month. All right, let's just get this going. We'll spray it after. Yeah, herbicide. That's what I figured. And let's get these boys out. Now, I'm gonna try to split the load again. This field isn't quite as big, but we're gonna try it anyway. So I think the solution will be, and I'll have a look at it. Disconnect this. Oh. I'm gonna try to run the 2 harvesters to see how fast I can do this field. Okay, so if we have an AI worker, set this to 2, 3. Does that even? Does that look even? I'm wondering if 2 is better, but let's do it this way. We're going to do the same thing as last time, except that, you know, we'll have 1 work in the headland, 1 work in the middle, and see how that goes. So I'm going to start with headland on this guy. I need to get this sorted out. Like, I need to get this figured out because I'm going to need to try to, you know, the more fields we get, when we start expanding again, I'm going to need to be able to process fields fast. So the better, you know, system I can get in place, the more efficient time, you know, just the way I'm set up is going to need to happen. That's going to include spraying, that's going to include plowing, whatever it is we're doing. We need to figure out ways to make this easy and fast. We will at some point have more than 2 harvesters because we'll be working multiple fields. I would expect 4, 6, 8 maybe harvesters at some point. Who knows? Let's pop this in here. We're gonna do 3 as well, but this one's gonna start up and down. Okay, let's see how that goes. And then we're gonna chase, of course. This guy, we're gonna go back. We will not be using the hoe. I'm gonna need to check all the fields actually to see what else they need. The corn's coming up nice. Won't be ready for quite a while yet though. My sprayer is right here. I don't know if I have any extra herbicide. How much is in there? Oh, it's almost full. I think we'll be okay. Who knows? Maybe we'll get some more. Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to think if I should try to run this together with the fertilizer at the same time. Whether that's going to be a problem. Well, we can try, right? We can try. Let's start with headland on this one. We'll do one. Yeah, we'll do one headland. See how that goes. Oops, what just happened? Okay. For some reason it didn't take the first time. I hope they don't run into each other, like field to field kind of thing. This is slow. It's only 12 kilometers an hour. Yeah, it'll do the job. Slurry, let's move some of this. And I gotta figure out sorghum we're gonna sell right off the field probably. Actually, sorghum is probably a pretty good price right now. Let's have a look at the price of sorghum. Sorghum, yeah, it's almost at peak. 23 at the grain mill, same place. Okay, so that tells me which trailer I'm gonna take. And I think I'll leave this here for now. Let's grab that trailer. We'll start carting. On our way. I don't know which one is which. It's coming down right here. Right down the edge. Alright, we got a full tank. It's on this guy here. And I was going to say we're going to ride in with it a little bit, but there's not much runway left before he has to change sides, right? Change lanes, I guess, is a better word. I'm gonna peel off here before we're full because I'm worried he's gonna try to take me out. take me out of the picture. All right, off we go. I'm kind of tempted to put a lot of this into the grain mill, but I think we're going to alternate loads. I'll sell one, and then we'll put one in. I'll sell one, we'll put one in. Just to keep the cash going real fast kind of thing. Be exciting when we get rid of all that debt. And we're just going to start piling up a bunch of money, and we're going to buy some more fields. Pile even more money. And at some point it's just going to take off. Like, it's just going to snowball the amount of money we have coming in. We're going to stop spending, and oh boy, something wrong with that bump there. Got to come in very slowly. Okay, let's I know I got stuff waiting for me there, but I just kind of want to do this, so let's bring this down to 1 million. That'll mean we will have paid off 2 million of the 3 million we took out as loans. There we go. If we're lucky, maybe we'll go nuts and get another 500,000 real soon, and we can bring that down again. Don't have to wait. Don't have to wait for the next episode to do it. Maybe we'll do another 500 today. I kind of like the idea of working in $500,000 increments, though. I'm a little worried that we're gonna have a collision issue here. Yeah, might be a problem. We'll find out. In the meantime, let's go make some more money. Okay, I want to look at this again real quick. Where are we? Oh, we ran out. So this thing has processed it pretty fast. I guess we need to put some more in there. We're going to be putting soybean back in here again. We're going to have a massive amount of soybean sales in the summer. All right, this batch is going in here. Okay, did have another interruption in my recording. It's okay though, it's all good. They're all good, valid reasons. Just I'm not used to it. Usually I can record uninterrupted usually. Lately seems to be a little weird. Alright, these guys are being clowns now, I guess. Not sure what's going on. I have a feeling we might be having problems soon. This field is getting done pretty darn quick, though, if you think about it. Let's check in on other things for now. Where's my sprayer? I don't see him. all the way down there. So if I look at this real quick, this is almost done. This guy here, weeds still have a long way to go. Fertilizing still a long way to go. So those will take a little while. That's all right. Let's go get this load here. I'll have to come back real quick to get the other one because that one's going to be loading up. Okay, I won't try to doing that weird graphic again. Yeah, we're not going to try to sorry, I'm just watching this other guy trying to figure out what he's doing. You're supposed to be doing headlands. Why does it keep going back and forth? That's weird. It's very strange. There's still headlands to do, like right there. I don't know why it's cutting in half like that, but anyways. All right. This batch will sell. Am I being foolish by going for all the pigs? I'm questioning myself on whether that's a good idea or not. Maybe I should actually get out of the pigs, just focus on crops. Get a lot less complicated. Okay, another 116. I think we might be able to pull it off, get another 500 paid off. That'd be amazing. Alright, let's just stop here for a second. This guy, I'm trying to figure out what he's doing. I kind of feel like, yeah, I don't know why he's doing this. This is weird. You know what? I'm just going to take over. We're going to take over. Look how slow that sprayer's going. I might just empty, once this is full, I might just empty it, and then we'll finish up with the other guy. There's not much left, really. All right, there we go. Actually, yeah, let's do that. This way I'll just run over here, empty this, go park, and go empty that. By the time I get all done, I should be ready with the other harvester. Pretty fast though, eh? Not too bad. Just a little quirky. I think this load goes into the grain mill. I mean, I should just be putting it in the grain mill. I think I'm just impatient about getting money. Actually, you know what? You know what? Let's do this. I wanna kick it up a notch. We're gonna sell this. We're gonna sell the next load as well. We're gonna try to get another 500,000 paid. Slow down here. So next episode, we'll be running the last 500 to pay. The last 500,000 to pay. We'll be debt free next episode. And I've been thinking it through as I've been working here. I think I'm going to give up on the pigs. I think we're just going to stop the pig production. I think we're just going to focus on grain crops, the grain mill. We may look at other productions, like an oil mill perhaps. I think we'll get out of the animals. It feels a little bit out of place. So, and it's high maintenance stuff, so I think we will, let's focus, right? Alright, let's set this cruise control to 17. See if we can get this done. Oh, it's only clipping a little bit, isn't it? This will take forever. $4.24. Alright, I am going to peel off here. I was going to wait till we were full, but it's going to take a little while because it's only doing like a fifth of a row right now. We'll go sell this. Let's pay off that other 500,000 and then I'll get all the good deals. It'll be awesome. It will be awesome. And there's something glitchy there. Alright. While that's emptying, let's jump right in. As you can tell, I'm excited about this. Oops, I got carried away. Oh well, only $4.95 left to pay. Okay, looks like he stopped, is that correct? No, what's going on? Oh, I think it's confused because it's going into headland mode. Let's finish this up ourselves. A little bit more here. Off camera, I will put soybean in this field. Do all the cares. Take care of everything. I'm trying to figure out in my mind how I can get the existing pigs up. I'm trying to figure out how I can get them up to top health so I can get the biggest bang for the buck on them. Before I sell them and sell the pen and everything. Free up some space to put in maybe a big silo. I think that's what I was planning to do. And we'll worry about animals other series, I guess. We're going to be restarting Sri Lanka next week. And as a matter of fact, one of the next things on deck for that farm is getting pigs. Starting up a pig farm. So yeah, we'll just say we sold them. We sold them to the nice people at Sri Lanka. Ultimately, I feel right now like I should simplify, get into the field crops and selling a lot of the field crops straight up and get rid of the distractions, I guess. Here goes that trailer again. Oh boy. Ow! Wrong row. Oh boy. It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare, I tell ya. At least I got the thing back on the wheels. Oh boy. Can I do this? It'll have to do. What's up with this guy? Oh, he ran out. He ran out. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, hang on a second. Let's go dump this into the flour mill. Okay. We need to get let's see. Not this one. Whoops. Anything in here? No. What's that? What's that? Sorry for the camera clipping. That's fertilizer. I don't want that. Let's go pick up. We'll get a few pallets of herbicide. And we'll load this up. We'll take it out to the field. I think these are also fertilizer. Indeed. Indeed. Herbicide. That's 4,000 liters. Lucky enough. Let's do 6,000. Okay, as we're filling that up, let's look at the field and see what the state is. So fertilizing is finishing, so that's good. And oh, I still have quite a bit of this to do. I wonder if 6,000 is going to be enough. I think, I don't think that sprayer holds more than that, so let's go out. Let's head out there. At least give them this, and I'm actually wondering if this will fit in there. I think it only holds like 4,000 or something. We're gonna do spraying. I think we need to replace the sprayer with something a little bit more industrial sized. Perhaps a self-propelled sprayer. If I'm not mistaken, I have to come in here. Can't do it from behind. I dump herbicide. Can I just do it that way? Oops, I'll dump it on the ground. Yeah, see, it didn't all fit. Okay. Didn't realize I could do it that way. Let's get off the field here. Get out the way. Oop. And should be able to, yeah, just filled it up that way. Okay, nice. Just gonna back up a bit. Get the worker back on it. Get this guy off the field as well. All right, guys, that's going to be it for this one. As I said, I'm going to finish the care for this field. I will put in soybean in the field we just harvested. And I will also do some care. So we'll get that fertilized and probably run the hoe through there afterwards. We'll be all set. We'll be moving ahead to January. And I don't know if I've got anything crops coming up. Growth. No, nothing next month. So it might be another scenario where we're going to be skipping a couple of months. So anyways, I hope you're enjoying this. If you are, please consider subscribing. Let me know what you think about the pig decision. We'll get into that next episode and catch you guys in the next one. I hope you have an awesome day.